Hey guys, my name is Hannah and I would say, let's have some fun today. So, let's address first the elephant in the room. I dyed my hair again, and it would be a lie if I wouldn't say Arcane inspired me a little bit. Just a little bit. I was playing with the thought that I want to have blue hair for a while now, before Arcane even. And I never bite the bullet. And I actually wanted to do blue, but I read somewhere that it's best to follow the color wheel, so to have first pinkish or reddish hair, then to go lilac-y, and then to go blue. And because this is something between a red, pink, and even a little bit of a lilac-y hue sometimes in it, I think after that I can go directly into a lilac-y blue type of color. But as of right now, I really love that hair color. There's a little bit of a black hue throughout my hair, and I somehow really like that. I have the feeling it's more dynamic looking that way, so I will let it that way. And because my hair was so dark, it was black, I needed, of course, to lighten my hair up with bleach, and it was so damaged, so I needed to cut it as well a little bit more again. You know, it is what it is, but I'm so happy about the color. And after the bleach, it got to a orangey type of shade, so if I would have done blue over that, you know, I have the feeling it might have turned into green, and this is not the color I really want. So I played it safe for now, and we will see how my hair journey will go. I don't think I will go back to black for a while now. It will always be my comfort color. I will always go back to the black color eventually, but as of right now, I really think I want to play a little bit with color. It's always like that, you know? There are always a show or a certain thing that inspires me to do certain things, and I really love that when a show or a book or something like that is capable of doing that. So this time, my hair was the main target, and I really love it. And I hope you like it too. Like I said, it's not perfect. I'm not a hairstylist, but I really like the dynamic of my hair right now. I really like how the color is flowing together. It was intentional for me to leave the black parts in the front portion, but not really back here. But somehow there are some darker parts back there as well, because it was very hard, guys. It was a long night, to be completely honest, doing this hair, but I'm happy where I'm at right now. So this is the first thing I want to tell you. The second thing is the main focus of today, this palette right here from Adept Cosmetics. It's actually my first ever Adept Cosmetics palette, and I think it's one of the newest ones. How is it called? It's the Unity palette. I really bought it on a whim. That's how much I bought it on a whim. I don't even know what a palette I bought for myself. But it's the Unity palette, and I think it's looking very beautiful. Like I said, I wanted to try Adept for a long time now, and I'm so excited to do this today. I used it yesterday once. I played a little bit with the pink shade, and also with the more neutral type of shade, and also with Serene Spirit, this one right here, and made a little neutral pinkish type of look out of it. Really liked it. So far so good with this palette, I have to say, so it's not my first impression. I have to tell you, I think it's beautiful. I really liked my look yesterday, and I love how sparkly the formulation is. I love how reflective everything was yesterday and how beautiful it looks. So today I think, because I already played with the pinks, you didn't saw it, but we will play again with this palette, guys, for sure. But I think because of that, I really want to play today with the more greenish and the more mauve type of shade. It's even called Mauve's Mist. So, wanna do this. If you hear something, my neighbor is hearing right now a little bit louder music, so I hope it won't pick up too much on the camera. But yeah, I really want to play today with those two shades, a little bit with this shifty shade right here called The Peaceful Path. Oh, beautiful names, by the way. and maybe also a little bit of a neutral type of shimmer. We will see where the journey will bring us together, you know? So if it sounds good and interesting to you, stay tuned and let's get right into the video. Okay, I think I will start with the moss shade right here for my lid area because I really want to play it a little bit greenish today. And I will go with a blending, more denser blending kind of brush in it. And I will start right into the crease with this shade. Going right in there, a little bit above it as well, because I really want that this moss green is be seen. I think it's beautiful. The formulation of Adept's matte shades is a little bit more on the powdery side, but therefore you can build them really beautifully up and the payoff is really, really nice. So I'm always not mad about that if the shades are playing into it, you know? And I think this is exactly what it's doing. And it's very easy to blend, very fast to blend, I have to say. And I'm very appreciative of that. Beautiful, beautiful shade. And I really want to try today to keep it very, very fast. So I don't want to do too many steps with the look today, but I also wanna see that something interesting is poking through my look today. So this is what I have in mind, but more than that, I don't really have a particular look in my mind right now. I really want to go with the flow today and just have a little bit fun with my new palette. So, beautiful, beautiful. You can see how much I can build this shade up, and I love that undertone. I have the feeling this is a green with an almost bluish type of undertone, and this is almost always the type of green I prefer a little bit more. And I think it's suiting me a little bit better than a really, really strong neon type of green. And I really like that. Stunning, stunning. Now I will go into this very, very soft blending kind of shade almost with the same brush. And I will go right to my brow bone area and blend the green underneath a little bit out with this one. Very, very lightly. And I have to say, it's so easy to work with this palette that it's just fun. You don't have to think much about how you want to place it or what you want to use, because it's an easy peasy palette to go. That's very, very nice. And now with my finger, I will go into the Peaceful Path. This name is beautiful. I hope you can see this stunning, stunning switch in this shade. So beautiful. And I will go right with my finger in there. Look, guys. Ooh, look at this color payoff. So excited. And I will go right on my lid area with this shade. Just slathering it on. Going all over my lid, even over the green. The green is just, you could say, an enhancer for this shade right here. Beautiful. I don't want to play it too precise. I want to go a little bit messy with this shade and with this look in particular, because this palette for me is just I'm wanted to slather it on palette, you know. So this is exactly what I will do because I feel like it. That's the whole reason behind it. Okay, so far so good. Cleaning a little bit up with my finger at the sides. Yes, better. Oh, beautiful. The green is bringing the green shift out more, and there where I don't have as much green color on, the gold is coming a little bit more through, so I really, really like that. And now with a smaller type of blending brush, it's just a little bit stained, but there's no product on it, I promise. I will go into Morph's Mist, this one right here, also a beautiful color. And I will put this one on all over my lower lash line. I have the feeling this and the green will play very beautifully together. I love that color combination in general. green and pinkish mauve shades are always very, very beautiful together. Ooh, already liking it. Stunning. Love that shade. It's a little bit like my hair color, almost. So I will put it on very generously, I think you say it in English. And I really slather this color on. I always have phases, and right now I have a phase with my makeup that I love bolder types of lower lash lines. I think it's so cool looking and so, I don't know, I feel very, very edgy with that look, with a stronger lower lash line. I really, really like that. Okay, they're looking beautiful together, as I thought. And now I will go into Unision Utopia, this one right here, with a flatter type of packing brush. And I will put this one all over my lower lash line, but very near the lower lash line. I don't want that the mauve shade is getting lost or something like that, but I just wanna give it a little bit more of dimension with this shade. And I'm not shy to dig my brush in this Utopia shade, you know? I'm really going in there and putting a generous amount on my lower lash line. And now with my finger, because this shade is looking so sparkly and stunning and I can't not use this one, I want to go into Balanced Beauty. This one right here. It also has a slightly type of goldeny rosy shift, and I think it's beautiful, so I will go right in there with my finger. It's feeling very emollient as well. So beautiful. And this one I want to put at the middle portion of my lid area, just to give a little bit more dimension and to make it even more wet looking. And with the rest really that it's left on my finger, I will go on both sides to my brow bone area and fill it in. And now I'm going with the packing brush again a little bit into the Mauve Mist shade. I'm putting it very lightly at the outer corner of my lower lash line again, because I really want that it's a little bit more connected to the green. And with my finger, if I have to, I clean a little bit up. Now I'm going into the Mauve shade with the same brush. I'm basically doing the same thing on my upper lid area at the outer portion, just that it's a little bit more connected, like that. And now we will finally come to the inner corner. We are very, very fast right now. Maybe, let me think, maybe I will go a little bit into Rose Orchid, this one right here, very, very lightly with the Dancer blending side of the brush, but very, very lightly. And also put it a little bit into the middle portion of my lid area, so that the two sides are really, really connected. I love that. It was the right decision. It's giving a beautiful effect. I really felt that there is missing something, and I think this was the something. I feel like a flower right now, and I think it's beautiful. I really, really love that look. And if I'm thinking about it, the whole palette is reminding me of a flower. Now for the inner corners, I will use the inner corner type of brush, and I think I want to go, let me think, into Balanced Bond, because this shade is looking also very beautiful. This one right here, it's looking very light and very sparkly as well. So I'm going right in there and put it right into my inner corners. Yes. It's nice. It's a nice light shade. And also a little bit upwards, just with the rest that it's left on the brush. Okay guys, and I think this is all of the look. This is everything I want to do. I will quickly clean up my face a little bit, do my lashes, do my lips, and then we will be right back with the finished result. Okay guys, and here's all of the look zoomed out. For my lashes, I used something a little bit more fun, you know, but you of course can go with black. You don't have to use a pink mascara, but I really felt the fairy vibes with this look. So I used my Pat McGrath Dark Star Mascara in Pink Mystique. I love that colored lashes with the look. I feel now even more like a little flower. And for my lips, I decided to go with my Isamaya lipstick, the Lucky Kiss formulation in Bluff. And I love this lipstick to the moon and back. I really need to buy me the rest of the lipsticks I didn't have until now, but I really have that in the back of my mind always, trust me. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful lip formulation, and I love how good it feels on the lips and how hydrating it is and how beautiful it looks. And I really love how everything is playing together. And yeah, guys, about the Unity palette, I love it. I think Adept Cosmetics has a beautiful formulation. It's a little bit something that the formula is a little bit more on the softer side, and therefore the sparkles are very there and it's very wet looking. I really, really like that. It's a beautiful formulation. I think I bought me the palette where there are not so many special shades in terms of duo and multi-chromes. You have a little bit, but you don't have those really, really special shades that they are also having in some of their other palettes. But I really wanted this palette because I thought it's looking beautiful and I love the vibes in here. And I like that it's an indie palette with so beautiful, neutral, but at the same time special shades in it. So I really felt this palette, you know, and I'm happy I bought it for myself. I need to use it again on camera, of course, in front of the camera, and I will. But all in all, as of right now, my impression is very positive of this one, and I love the look I was able to create with it, and it was very fast and very easy for me personally. And yeah, I really like this palette. What can I say? I think it was an easy peasy going look, and I'm always appreciative of something like that. And yeah, guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had fun watching it. And I would be so happy if you would give me a thumbs up, that I know that you like this kind of content. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click on the little bell to get notifications here and there when I'm posting something new. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun. The last palette I will use that it's new in my collection in terms of indie palettes is my Cosmic Dreamer palette, I think it's called. I'm so bad with names, guys. I always need to check. But I think it's a Cosmic Dreamer palette from Ansley Rain. Again, an Ansley Rain palette. So excited about that. It's an older one and they had it or have it, I'm not sure, on sale right now on their website. I don't know if it will still be available when I'm posting the video. And I bought it also on a big discount. Very happy. I didn't use it until now. I will see if I use it beforehand a little bit, because I always can't wait to use my new palettes, you know. Or if I will wait until next week when I will film the video for it. But either way, you will hear it first, if I did or not. Trust me. And yeah, maybe I will do at least 2 looks with this palette, because it's a little bit bigger. So there can't be just 1 look. Maybe 2 if I'm good 3, but 2 you will see definitely. I will promise you that. So very excited about that. And if you are too, I would be very happy if we would see each other the next time again. And until then, guys, bye.